Welcome back to Gene Key of the Day. Yes, the summer tour has continued, and today I'm on Whidbey Island in Washington State. And I was born actually right across on the island, across the channel called Fidalgo Island. And I find it to be very special because the key that we're exploring today sits at my SQ, which is the first 7 years of development, which I did right over there. So very, very grateful to be right here, right now. And I just want to say thank you so much for your patience with me. I've been touring with Theo. Me and my husband Theo have been doing many musical events, including the Extraordinary Seven Seals, and it's been hard to stay up on these videos. So thanks for your patience, because actually the 39th key that we're exploring, it will be changing over on July 7th. So we're pretty much at the end of the cycle. And yet I still love that we can take a peek in and look back on our week and say, how was this key alive for me? So let's explore that. The 39 it's a force to be reckoned with. The tension of transcendence. This has the incredible creative forces of the universe all rearing in it. So what a fun one. And for all of you Americans out there, or any fans of America, our holiday, the 4th of July, our Interdependence Day, always falls on this 39th key. So that's something to contemplate in itself. Anyway, here we're working with the shadow of provocation and leading all the way up into the stream of liberation. And through the dynamic forces of dynamism, the creative forces of dynamism. So, everybody strap on your seatbelts. In fact, take them off, because this is like a unblock the energy. This is not a time to hold back. This is not a time to be confined in our energy. This is a explosive, active, initiating key. And it really does want to unblock any of the kinks in our flow. So, you know, you might be experiencing some breakthroughs. Down at the shadow is a different story, and here with provocation, you know, it's got this kind of button-pushing, violent tone to it. But the real question that I want to explore here is that one of, how am I filtering my experience? Am I seeing the positive? Or am I only tuning into the negative, nagging frequencies? Because that's being provoked. And whether we're provoking or being provoked, we're in this shadow. So things like tone of voice and all of these things, we can be, when we become conscious of how we're being affected by our environment, then we can actually take steps to changing that and not reacting. But how often do we unconsciously react to the things around us that just bother us, and we don't realize that we're just draining our energy, and in the end trapping ourselves? So again, there's so much vital force in this key. The key to it is to not let ourselves be provoked, and to allow the stream to just fly on and see the positive and let life just take us. Because really, we as adults, we might not have that endless stream of energy that the kids do, you know, but we have incredible genius and creativity, and it wants to explore itself so much in this key. So with dynamism, we let all that provocation just liberate itself, and in fact, it still provokes, but it's doing it in a way of pushing people's buttons into their potentials, opening up people's horizons. Whenever I embody my own genius, I totally free others to do the same, and it's contagious. That's dynamism. And we'll explore a tiny bit more with our guest that we'll have on the show. And we'll just touch on liberation being just that next step where nothing can provoke us. And in fact, we give up our individual freedom over to the infinite, and we let ourselves die into the greater cause of love and life expressing itself. So this is a force to be reckoned with, and it actually is one of the mechanisms and trigger points that will bring the 55th mutation of freedom to the planet. So today I just want to have a moment here with my new friend because I really feel that they embody dynamism in an incredible way, and I just want to see what they have to say. So.
Hello, everybody! Wow, it's so nice to be here with you. Today, I just wanted to share some of my magical gifts. I am a very wild, dynamic creature. And I thought you'd get a little bit of my transmission because I know it lives in you too. You are also a very dynamic, creative person. I want you to hear my invitation. This week, I really want you to think about what do I love most in life. And when you know and you find what that is, even if it changes every moment, you do that thing. You follow the stream. You heed the call. It's time for me to dance, to sing, to play. This is what we want you to do. Because you can raise your frequency very fast by doing just this thing. So take that into consideration. And maybe I'll get to see you in action. Ha 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 ha. I love to sing and dance and play. That's what I'm going to do. See you later. Ha ha.
Oh my God. You are so precious. Thank you so much for being here today. Everybody, find what you love. Listen to this little creature. You know, they have incredible wisdom. Find what you love and do it. And let your dynamic spirit express itself. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you in the next Gene Key of the Day.